Yeah.
Here we are, day 7, last night of Evolutionary TV for this series. I'm your host, Terry Twin Nichols, along with the fabulous
Linda Betras Nichols.
I want to start out with a little review of what we've done with day 1, stopping the movie player. Stop that repetitive behavior, those repetitive thoughts, and just keep playing, and keep playing, right? And I need to get rid of those. Day 2, how to cancel the charge of overwhelm, how to get the emotions out of there, how you just let it flow through you, right? Day 3, speaking of emotions, right? Emotions, instead of crunching in and getting rid of it, let's find a different way of almost bouncing it off. Only you don't have anything to bounce off because emotions are inside. So we show you how to just get rid of it.
Allow them to move through you.
And we're human beings. We're emotion based. So this is not simple. Okay, it takes focused presence. All right. So then making decisions. I love this one. I love it. Making decisions about what's true in your heart. You use your heart to make your decisions. You use your soul for counsel, and we tell you to keep your head for storage. All right. So day 5, the human journey. Linda's 3 stages of the female psyche. That was a great one. Day 6. So what is this CR process and who should care? So we gave you some outcomes, and they were great. Go back and see them again. Tonight, got something special coming on. Linda ends up the series with a discussion about the pain body and the soul and the ego and how they interplay. And at this point, I'm going to turn it over to the fabulous Linda Betras Nichols. Go, my dear.
Thank you, dear. All right. So, we're all familiar with the term ego, right? So our egos do their best to protect us. And you hear people say, well, you're going to kill your ego. It's like, no, just thank it, right? It's doing its job. The ego talks, thinks, and worries about the future. If we don't listen and thank our ego, it gets louder. If that doesn't work, it recruits the pain body. And the pain body houses all the pain from our past. And if you're thinking about the past, you're in the pain body. So the ego is the future, and the pain body is the past. The ego recruits the pain body like an older sibling, getting a younger sibling to become upset, even crying. And so because we aren't humans, right? We are souls in human bodies. We are only powerful when we fully embody. And I always teach about the second chakra because it's pretty amazing if you just get your hands down between your belly button and your pubic bone. Your voice starts to slow and you get much calmer, and it's like you bring that soul back into your body, and it is a place of being fully present, which is very cool. So we lose power when we're not walking at what I call the level of our soul. And you can live as a human, or you can be authentic to who you really are, a soul fully embodied when you choose to be. Got any questions, buddy?
That's pretty powerful about the presence and how ego is, watch it, don't do that, oh, look out, things may not work out, you know how you are. That's all future stuff, right? Mm-hmm. The pain body's like, oh God, I remember this, right? But only the soul keeps you in the center. Presence, that's powerful, and to put it together again is, presence is the point where manifestation becomes action. Let me say that again because it's powerful.
It is.
Presence is the point where manifestation becomes action. Mm-hmm. You no longer think about what's going on, you're doing, because from that point forward, you're in presence, and your mind, your spirit, your actions all align for what it is that you're manifesting. Mm-hmm. There's no good, there is no bad. It simply is what it is. So whatever you're manifesting, it will manifest.
Yep. Right? There's no duality at the level of the soul.
Yeah. So Uh, I think it's important also to put here that when you are present with yourself, you're not a wet dish rag without emotion. Okay, you are present with what emotions that are present there with you at the time. If they're negative emotions, you can wash them away. If they're positive emotions, send them to the universe. Remember our pots from earlier this week? Put the bad stuff in one hand, put the good stuff in the other, put them both together. Whoosh. The good stuff goes up and spreads. The bad stuff's heavy and it's negative. It falls back to Mother Earth and is gotten rid of. These are all different teachings that we've done through the course of the week, and we sure have a lot of fun doing them. We're going to do more evolutionary TV now. We're going to do a series around more of repetitive behaviors, obviously, but also what it's like to be a CR practitioner, right? We have a fall class coming up. We had a class that just finished. We have a fall class that's coming up. So we're going to put some CR practitioners on here for some lives and talk to them. What's their journey? Mm-hmm. What's it like being a CR practitioner? It's one thing for me. I invented this stuff. She come along by proxy. She married me. She married into this and formed and co-developed with me. But what about these guys that met us on the street or at a convention or a conference or whatever, and we stopped all of that bad things that was happening to them and taught them how to do it for others?
Well, that was the beautiful thing that, and still is, at the end of a CR session, people just, they just relax and get this sweet smile on their face. And that's how we ended up opening up the Earth Wind Academy to teach it, because everyone was like, oh, I want other people to feel this way. This is incredible. And they changed so much. We even have them like go in the bathroom and look in the mirror and they look younger. They look like they've lost weight. It's an amazing shape shift for them. And it stays that way, which is very cool.
Very nice. We were going through some very high coaching at the time, and they flat out asked us, why aren't you teaching this? This is not woo-woo. This is not magic fingers. It's none of that. Question and answer, using the senses instead of stories and stuff, and you get results every time. Why aren't you teaching this? So we kind of looked at each other and went, let's teach it. Wasn't sure. And we were off and running. Yep. That's what, 5 years ago now, 6 years ago? Long time. Mm-hmm. We've been in business since May 12th, 2012. So we've been around a while. We're no longer what the world calls a startup company. We passed the 5-year point a while ago. So, the fact that we have clients and practitioners in 12 countries, including the United States, 13 with the United States technically, 26 U.S. states, okay? And we're still building every day.
So if you're interested in bringing inner peace to people, you might want to take a look at that.
Stick around, Evolutionary Healer. We're going to do some fun stuff in the next 90 days. Thank you very much for being with us. And we have certainly enjoyed it. And I hope that you'll go back and you'll review these different ones. They're only 7-8 minutes for the most part.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Short.
Went a little long last night and tonight on purpose. And so check them out. There's something in there for you. And then reach out to us and let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Linda, any final thoughts?
No, I think we summed that up pretty nice.
We're Evolutionary Healer. I'm Terry Earthwind Nichols.
Good night.
Good night.